What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Talisca, the 88 radioactive Saudi Brazilian striker slash cam, right mid or right wing. He is a 4-star and he's gone from an 81 and an 84 in form all the way to an 88 radioactive card. So this one obviously has the additional information that you do get 2 chemistry points in position and then obviously Club Nation League, the whole shebang. This is perfect kind of sort of promo for the new Saudi League, especially for females coming into the game and obviously anybody with an off nation in a league that is not necessarily prolific. So if, for instance, you want a Bundesliga player, but you don't really want to have too many, if you've got one of these cards, it is perfect. And I think Talisca is going to be a cracking one. Not only that, there is a lot of Saudi players in this promo. We've already got CR7 being the front runner everywhere, but we have got ourselves a lovely Benz, a beautiful Conte, and now we have ourselves a Talisca as well. I don't know if there is anybody else. I think we've got Kessie. I want to say he's in here as well, and I want to say that's about it, to be honest. There might be some others, but in terms of kind of the main ones, that is going to be big. We already had a Neymar in the Thunderstruck promo, so this is going to be almost that perfect link-in one. You may see that we bought him at 230, so I'm hoping he doesn't drop massively by the time we actually finish this. So we're going to jump into him. He's a 4-star, 6'2", normally very, very dribbling orientated, and I always love his 5'5". I would say Cam would suit him better, but because we don't really play with Cams, I'm going to have him as a striker slash centre mid, but I'm going to be heavily relying on that striking rollers. In terms of Cam, I feel like he's decent. I want to see all of the kind of components of his game, but I want to see mainly what his finishing's like, what his ball carrying's like, and necessarily that dribbling. We have got finesse shot, we've got dead ball, the power shot plus, play style plus of a long ball pass, and then we also have Travella and acrobatic as well. In terms of stats, good pace, shooting's decent, obviously passing's nice, dribbling's fantastic bar from the balance, and he does have a bit of strength. People are going for the Hunter or the Engine, which I can see. Hunter will keep you on the controlled, and it will give you 94 pace, 92 shooting, turning him into a 90 rated striker. So let's jump in and see what he's all about. So the moment of truth. Oh, we lost a little bit of coins on this one. It's currently coming in at 165,000 coins. I had to stop, so I should have sold him and bought him back, but we just held on to him, so we lost a little bit of coins on him. But I must admit, I was pretty happy with this card. I felt like his pace was really good. He managed to carry the ball very, very well. And obviously, dribbling-wise, the left stick was absolutely monstrous if you can get it going. Obviously, you've got to pick a battle with a defender who's going to really commit. So if you're going against somebody who is at a kind of elite level, it's not going to be as responsive compared to kind of like the mid to semi-high tier. Naturally, elite guys, they know how to defend. They know not to overcommit. They're playing with their DMs. They're playing with a second man press. They know what they're doing. They've got the 72 depth on, which just makes defenders go crazy, and they will work it really well. But in terms of kind of this card, I like the 4-4. The aspect that he's gone up an extra 4 from his inform as well is always nice. He has got himself a few upgrades. Shooting's not gone up once though, which is a bit weird for the card. I don't know if that breaks potentially the overall of him, but I do like that they've gone with this sort of chemistry promo, especially like I said, for the kind of leagues and nations that don't necessarily get the love in this new chemistry style. It at least allows you to not necessarily go above and beyond having to have like 4 players from the same team or the same league if you just want one, basically. So when it comes to like Ushala, you've got Conte. I know France is pretty easy, but the league itself, if you're running a full Prem team and say you don't have any French players, you've not got your Mbappe or anybody like that, then it will be a little bit harder to get him on chem. But now we've obviously got this promo. It does allow a different component. I'm not saying all of these are going to be really meta relevant, but there is quite a lot that are decent enough to get into your team if you are trying to get a component in. Say, for instance, Kvaratskhelia. If you're trying to get him in, but you don't run any Serie A players, he is very meta relevant, but unfortunately you will need to have a decent amount of Serie A players or Napoli players. And if you go to Napoli in general, because that's going to give you the better links, Osimhen, maybe you don't want him at striker, then naturally, who else are you choosing? Di Lorenzo? Yes, you can go with Serie A, but that's the whole point of being able to get him in with very little kind of counterparts. I don't know if there is actually even a Georgian manager. That could be another one to do. But I do think when it comes to Talisca, he's always been a fan favourite of mine. In terms of his generational cards, he has always been solid. Lovely team of the seasons. And obviously then we did have the beautiful, what is it? It was what was it? It's the Brazilian festival. Oh, I can't even remember what it's called. I wonder if it'll tell me on here. It's Carnival. Honestly, that is the promo that I want next. That is the promo I've been waiting for so many years, and I just don't see it coming. But I think in terms of Talisca, he's got the skill move and weak foot. It's got, if you go with the Hunter especially, it's got the pace. It's got the shooting. Passing's decent enough. Long ball pass play star plus. Could be changed, but I'm quite happy with it still, especially if he's going for more of an assisting play. Dribbling wise was really good. Didn't find the balance to be too off-putting. Strength's decent. Overall, a very good card, and most definitely looking forward to an even higher rating in the future of kind of FC24, I suppose. It's going to be more team of the season that we see another card of him. Maybe he does get another inform, but again, it's going to A, take away the chemistry points from this card, and also B, it won't be 88. It more than likely would be about 86. I'd give him a solid... I'd go a solid like 8.8. I wouldn't quite go 9. I feel like he's definitely getting there, but I feel like 8.8 just a bit under, because you have got a lot of good strikers and cams in the game. So he isn't one of the top, but he most definitely is not a disappointing one, especially when he does drop in price by the whole week's done. Let me know what your thoughts are, and make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.